what's going on today. Introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit about the problem.
Problem. Who said there was a problem? There's no. I mean, ask her now. She's the one that has the issue. So I don't have any issue. So
So you have no issues? Everything's just been peaches and rainbow?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
cool.
Well, I have a list of issues on my end.
Okay, we have a list. So for starters, how long have you guys been together?
Too long.
Too
Too
long.
long, apparently, because she clearly doesn't want to be with me. So I've overstayed my welcome. So it's
We've been
very
together
long.
for 6 months.
For 6 months. Got it. And you
But if
have a list of things that you want to change in the relationship. Talk to me about your list.
um
I didn't know we were making a list first. So no one told me about the list. Why does she get to have a list and I don't have a list?
you said you
I,
had no
I,
problem, so why would you need a list, Daryl?
I'm sure I can come up with problems. If you think you have I can come up with problems. You're not the only one who. So should
I
I
would
make?
like
I'll
to.
just be making my own on my phone. That's fine.
I think that's a great idea. I think while I hear Shaniel's list, Daryl, you could make a list of things that have been bothering you. Chanel, talk to me about what's going on.
Um,
How many pages does it have to be? Because I can do multiple pages.
Let's start with five. Let's start with the base five. If you can get more than five, up to 10 would be good. I think we
I
can
can do
start.
like
I'd
20.
be
Even.
shocked
I
if you
can
can
do like
find
20.
if you have that
Okay.
many on me, I'd be shocked. So,
Okay.
anywho,
Daryl, you write out how many that you can, as many as you can. And Chanel, I'd love to hear.
okay. Well, the first thing that I have on here is Daryl has absolutely no accountability. If there's any problem, I feel like he is the lighting king. He makes me feel crazy. Like I try to express how I'm feeling about something, and he'll be so quick to flip the story like right back on me. So like
What do
now
you mean? That's
everything
not
is
true. When did I when did I be I not be doing that now?
Okay, so
any
you don't agree that you're the person who doesn't take accountability in the relationship. Do you feel like you take accountability?
You see how she be making things up. She just be I feel like she should leave this her medical job that she has and go and start working in Hollywood and be writing fiction. You know those writers that be writing, she should be very successful. Write fiction, something, anything that has to do with
Mhm.
science fiction. That's where you excel.
and here this is a prime example of anytime I bring something up, it's flipped to a whole nother thing.
Okay. So it sounds like you try to express things and you feel like Daryl doesn't take accountability, but Daryl, you feel like these accusations aren't correct. You feel like you do take accountability and that you're not a gaslighter and that she's just making up things. Am I hearing your side of this correctly?
You have to have, in order to take accountability, you have to have things to account for. There's not literally nothing to account for. I told her, let's marry. Do, People be begging men to marry them nowadays. Me, I'm offering marriage to her. She says no. She doesn't want to marry. She be complaining every day. What do you want from me again now? You want me to be a perpetual boyfriend? If I don't want that. I'm too old to be dating.
Yeah, because who's gonna want to get married if we can't work out our problems now? So like that's obviously not going to end in a good place if we just rush to get married. And I still am confused about your intentions on why you want to rush a marriage instead of like growing in a relationship and waiting till we're like really ready for it.
Okay. It sounds to me like there's some conflict resolution skills that haven't really been built here, but Daryl's also looking towards marriage. And Chanel, you feel that without getting through some of the complications as a couple, how can we be strong enough to get married? Am I hearing that
You're
right?
hearing that so right.
Why are you just repeating everything we're saying? And we just said that.
Well, I like to reflect back so I make sure that I'm hearing you and that you hear that I hear you and that I'm not making any mistakes in what I'm hearing. So that is why I do like to repeat. But it sounds like to me you're ready to take that next step and get married, Daryl. Is that true?
I've changed my mind. I don't want to marry again.
Okay.
Changed my mind.
But you would still like to stay in this relationship.
Even that one is up for debate now. I think that's the debate we're on, is even
Okay.
about to
So
continue.
that beautifully wraps me into my point number two. is he does not make me feel secure in this relationship. Anytime things are not perfect to Daryl's way, or he doesn't agree with anything perfectly, then he's wipe his hands of it. He's out. Or oh, he can get a new girlfriend. I could get somebody else tomorrow. I can get somebody else. This girl down the street wants me. That girl down the street wants me. And I'm like, you can't just threaten to go get a new
It's not
girlfriend
my
or
fault.
leave me.
It's not my fault that people, it's the truth. I'm being factual. Is it you say you want the truth? I give you the honest truth every time. People want me. Not a lot of people. I'm not saying the volume is ginormous. I'm saying, but a substantial number of of women want me.
Mm-mm.
Even I be driving down the street when I come to the stoplight by my house. Even the homeless people there will be the woman. That one, she's always there. When she sees my car like this, she just beeline straight to me. She doesn't
She
even be
wants
asking for
money,
me.
Daryl. She
I,
don't
I,
want you,
I
sweetie.
would love to put a pause in this for a second because I want to stay grounded in what it is we're here to work on. So we've spiraled off into a conversation about other women that have shown interest in you, Daryl. But with those other women showing interest and you saying that the relationship is up for discussion, are you wanting to take a step back or are you wanting to work on the relationship?
I'm on this. I can't decide anymore because every time I try, she don't even be smiling at me. You see the way her face is like this now.
Don't because I'm
This is the first time she has even smiled this whole week, and she's doing it because
right.
you're on the call. I don't get
Okay.
anything or nothing.
Well, it also sounds like Shniel doesn't feel very secure in the relationship. It sounds like some of the conversations that you guys have centering around other women might make her feel insecure, which could also lead to some of the reasons she's not smiling. What are your thoughts on that?
Am I a bank vault or do I work in private security? Why are we do we be talking about secure? What am I supposed to secure? What am I supposed to do exactly?
And this beautifully brings me to my next point of Daryl takes everything as a joke and there's nothing serious to him. I try to have a serious moment, serious conversation, and it turns into some like little banter. And I'm like, okay, it's all cute and funny for certain moments. And I'm not gonna lie, like that is what attracted to me. I really do like his sense of humor. Like he when things are good, he makes me laugh. But when you have to like tighten up to be serious, it's never a serious moment. It's always hardy har he. And I don't know if he's joking or this is just like his delusion sometimes. Not to try to name call, but like I don't know what universe he's living in sometimes because it just does not match where I am.
You see my black I have black eye bag now. It's not even a bag anymore, it's luggage. You see how dark my eyes, they stress and they even sometimes when I come, let me even make an we're being honest. Let me admit to you, I will come back and I'll just sit in the car. In 100-degree weather this summer. I'd rather that heat melt the top of my head. You see, even my head is receding, the back here. I'm losing hair because I think all the sun that be coming from this direction, just so I can avoid, you know.
Okay. Well, it's clear to me that there are some things that we need to work out from Shniel and on Shniel's end. Daryl, you were working on your list. Were you able to come up with a few things that you felt like you wanted Shniel to work on, or things that you wanted better in the relationship? Now that I've heard a few of Shniel's kind of discrepancies.
I think we don't have this. I think if I start working on this list by next week, Thursday, I wouldn't even be done. That's how long the list will be. So I'd rather not even start. Because if I start now, I'll
Okay.
have to probably pay you, I don't know, for 20 sessions or something. I don't know.
Okay. So we don't have strong conflict resolution skills currently. It sounds like there's some feelings of insecurity, a long list on Daryl's end, as well as it sounds like you're a funny person, which is something that attracted Chanel to you. But sometimes you don't take things serious, which could be difficult when you're trying to navigate, healthy adult relationship conversations. What is it that you guys are wanting? Marriage was on the table, a relationship, repairing the relationship. Shaniel, Daryl, what are you guys wanting out of this session?
I mean, I feel like I want to make it work, but it's just becoming really hard. And like obviously we've been able to build a lot over the last 6 months, but it just feels like I don't know. I start to wonder like another thing is like I start to wonder if he's even like attracted to me because he doesn't even hit on me anymore. Like I don't get any compliments or
What? How will I be? Don't be hitting on you every? That's clearly what you like. Is that's why you be you? How will I be hitting? I mean, I hit on you when we met. Now you want me to be hitting on you every day? Is that not? Huh? It's like you can't be doing things like that now. It's like when you go and you. We're already dating now. What's the point of it? We've already started dating.
I'd like to interject. Shniel, him hitting on you, what does that make you feel? What about that action do you like?
it makes me feel like I'm pretty and like attractive and stuff and like he still like wants me in that way and I'll like get dressed up, especially like I work a lot, so I'll have my scrubs on day in and day out, and I'll have a day where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get dressed up, I'm gonna look pretty for him, and then I come in and like he's on the video game, he don't even barely look up. Like I just I just feel like I'm begging for his attention sometimes, and it's just not given to me in a positive way. If it's some conflict or something, then that's one thing, but like in a positive way, it doesn't really happen. And just because you got me when we first met, by showing me some affection, that don't mean that you're gonna keep me. If you're not showing that, then I might be seeking out from elsewhere as well. People like to hit on me too when I walk out the door, but unlike Daryl, I like the attention coming from him, not from
Oh,
others.
you see, we're finally getting to the bottom. That's why she be. You see her and that her friend. They be matching. They match outfits. They match handbag. They have the same color, the same size, everything. They be going out every. You see, she likes to be outside so that she can be getting all of. That's truly just state your heart's desire. That's what you like, and that's fine. I don't even have. I'm like, if that's how you get you.
I like to go out here and there, especially when we don't have anything going on. But he's never planning anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go out with my friend. And if my
I'm trying to
friend is
plan.
gonna take me to a brunch, yes, I'm gonna go to brunch with my friend. And if we want to match, what's the problem in that?
I'm trying to plan a wedding. You're trying to plan things that are flimsy that don't have any consequence. I'm trying to plan a wedding, a
Well,
proper wedding.
let's circle it back. I hate to interrupt. Let's circle it back. Daryl, do you find Shniel to be beautiful and attractive? Do you
Of
still find
course, do I look like I date people that are not beautiful and attractive? I
okay?
do. And it doesn't
Okay.
even say anything about my own look. As in general, generally speaking, my look is irrelevant. I can talk, I know how to handle myself. So you put me in a room, I can talk, I can attract the best of them, the best women. Do you even know the type of women that be disturbing me? It's not, it's very high,
It makes it difficult to stay focused on making the relationship better when we're bringing in conversations about other people, unless, we're in a space where we're entertaining other individuals in an open relationship. But it sounds to me like you guys are on a very monogamous and, marriage minded pathway. And
Only
so,
me,
Chanel,
only me. She's not like that. Only me.
I'm not like
okay.
what
You
I
don't want
want.
marriage.
If
You
you
want to
want an
be.
open relationship, then by God, we can do that. If that's what if you're so interested in other people, like I'm sure other men will be hopping on that opportunity as well.
Okay, I just said that I want to marry her. She says I want other. How can I want to marry and want other people? I want her, but she's the one that doesn't want me.
I just don't
I,
think marriage is going to change your out view on you flirting with other women or entertaining that. I just don't, if you can't do it now, then how are you going to do it then? It's my only thing with that.
it sounds like some boundaries need to be set. And it sounds like, both of you guys being individuals that other people are attracted to, that is something that could potentially make the other person insecure. Do you feel like you can create a boundary around leaving conversations about other people that have shown interest out of your relationship so that security can be developed a bit more? Can we leave outside parties out so that you guys can focus on you two? Is that a boundary you feel like you could set?
I know I can, but
Okay. Daryl?
No, the neighbor, we have a neighbor that be sending packages to our apartments intentionally just so that she can come and knock on the door and see. So even if I want to, and this one, she has a boyfriend on the third floor, practically speaking. So it's so close to home that we can't even avoid it. I'm not even the one bringing it up.
Are you
Okay.
my boyfriend on the third floor, the one that I told you to tell him to stop hitting on me? That same one. This is also another point on my list that I don't feel protected in this relationship. I feel like when I tell him to like, hey, like I want to feel safe. I want to feel like a man is gonna like come to my defense.
Mhm.
And that was like a whole thing. Like he would not go tell this guy to stop like just say, hey, I'm her boyfriend. Like, she doesn't feel really comfortable leaving her house because you keep
Mhm.
hitting on her. But instead, like he just lets it go on. Doesn't really care about
Why, Shniel, do I look like Mortal Kombat or something? You think I'm just going to go outside and just be fighting random men? People
I
that be
never told
carrying
you to fight. I just
AK-47 and all
told
this
you
stuff.
I told you to have the conversation. I never said it had to be a fight.
That's how it starts. On the news, evening news, you hear man has conversation with another man and ends up, that's how you end up on the evening news as
Okay.
a statistical and analysis type of stuff. I work too hard to end up like that. So please,
All right.
next time you see him, go in a different direction. There's multiple ways to come in to
Okay.
into the apartment.
So it sounds like this person on the third floor could potentially be avoided, but Chanel doesn't feel comfortable or kind of wants his interactions, the person on the third floor, to stop. But Daryl, you feel like it's not your place to make that statement or to start that conflict. It sounds like conflict resolution overall is a huge area of growth, whether it be in moments like, partners needing protection or being able to overcome a conversation casually in the relationship. I feel that conflict resolution is maybe one of the strongest things you guys need to work on. What do you feel about that?
We live on the first floor. What I want to know is how there's literally one whole level between. How does this thing even be happening? How do we? It doesn't add up.
I agree that there are some factors that could be explored on a variety of levels, but I think the idea of if you guys are wanting to stay together, Daryl, it sounds like you're marriage minded. Chanel sounds like she wants to stay in the relationship. There are some conflict resolution skills that need to be had, some boundaries that need to be set. I understand the neighbor drops packages off so she can come and see you, but even setting a boundary there, she doesn't have to do that, especially if that's causing more conflict or more insecurities or discomfort in the relationship, unless you're entertaining something in that,
I
or
told her.
unless you.
Even the last
Okay.
time she sent groceries, I ate her banana, So I told her that you won't, because usually I'll give her the package, but I took the I was even going to leave kiwi for you because you like kiwi. But I knew you probably, if I told you where it came from, you probably wouldn't want to eat it. But I've started eating her groceries and stuff. So that would discourage her from sending it. But she's not even a big problem. I have no desire. Uh,
I think we need to set some hardcore boundaries and agree on things that we need to do to move forward. And I think
I think she needs to read the rest of her list so that we can get to read that big. Okay, let's know what's.
Yeah, if you want me to go back to my list, no problem.
Mhm.
Communication skills very weak. I'll come in to try to start like a casual conversation with Daryl. Daryl, how was your day at work, babe? I missed you today. Tell me what you got up to. And all he responds is the same as yesterday.
Mhm.
Okay, but like nothing different. And you didn't even tell me what happened yesterday. You said yesterday the same as yesterday. So I'm like, so what's
It's
going like?
the same. I go and I deliver people's groceries. It's the same. People buy the same thing. Onion, bell pepper, but a pack of 24 pack of water. It's almost like people eat the same thing. That's what they buy. They buy banana sometimes. Orange depends on the season. During the summer, they buy orange. During the pineapple occasionally is the same thing that they buy. So potato chip, let me not even forget that one. In fact, that's usually the number one item on the list. It's the same thing. I deliver the same. Usually, when an order even comes in, I don't even look at it to even know. I just start going. I go to the chip section. I pick chip. I go and I get tortilla. Also, people like to eat tacos for some reason. I don't even look. And by the time I look at what the order is, I have already gotten half of it. So
Okay.
you want me to tell you, oh, today I bought, instead of buying Dasani water, I bought what's the other one? A different brand of water. Sometimes they like store brand. They're very cheap. But when you start going to the south side, they like
Mhm.
store brand instead of like a high brand stuff. It's the same delivery. What do you want me to tell you? People don't
Yeah,
see.
Well,
And
obviously, I'm not asking for every single thing on the grocery list. I'm more so asking, like, how are your interactions of the day? How did you feel today? Like, just trying to just make
Yes,
conversation. And you don't try to make conversation with me. It's not even about the grocery list. It's literally I am making effort to start up a conversation with you about your day, and it's just like you just are so avoidant, and I don't like it. It's not. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel like you don't want to talk to me.
I do want to talk to you, but how do I feel? I felt depressed when people be sending me on these errands. But you know, can I be honest? I think even this session doesn't even matter. Is a 1 hour session, right?
this is a 1 hour session, yes.
Okay, well, I have good news for you. I have some good news for you. You will get some time back. Yeah, I'm giving you half the time back because I actually met somebody.
You met
Excuse
some.
me?
So no, I met somebody. Actually, I didn't meet. They technically met me because I was minding my business and they walked up to me. But
Okay.
this person is very marriage minded. So I think I met somebody met me.
Okay. So that throws a complete wrench in our plan here. It sounds like you've already kind of explored another person to date, and you're opting out of this couple counseling session because you'd like to move forward in a different space, or are you
Do
just
you
joking?
know? I'm not joking. Do you know any divorce attorney and stuff so that we can
Why
divorce?
are you asking about divorce and we're not even married? Like, what? Why are you wasting my time?
I think you guys have quite a bit to talk about off camera. And if you're gonna cut the session short and explore other options, I will say that the things that Chanel's been asking for and some of the things that you mentioned, I truly think could be resolved with working towards conflict resolution and communication skills. If Daryl, I know you want
Is
to get
that
off.
wait, a is that a course that you sell or something? Because we're not buying anything. I don't want to study
It's
if
not a
I
course
wanted
at
to do
all.
communication, I'd have studied it in school.
Well, if your source of communication looks like, oh, same as yesterday, then it sounds like there's room to grow and learning additional conversational skills, whether it be maybe something from the past or your childhood that you might want to bring up at dinner or at a lunch conversation, just things that kind of dive deeper into who you are as you guys get to know each other and not so surface level,
We
if
need
you're
to
wanting to work
stuff.
on it. And so that would be my recommendation. No skill, I'm sorry, no course I'm selling, but just skills to help not just you in this relationship, but individuals
I
overall
think
who struggle
I think more importantly, she needs to learn how to do oil change and all these things that I've been doing for her car. Timing belts, because also it's the car, Chanel, your car is about to get to 75,000 miles. You have to change your timing belts. Timing belts, probably not this because I did the suspension already at 60,000. So you will have to do that. So those are the things she has to learn, not all this communication
Why
thing.
would I need to learn those things when I have a man who has two working hands, two working feet? Why would I
No, I'm
need
not.
to learn these things?
I'm not going to be there anymore. I'm saying I'm moving on. I met
Okay,
somebody.
okay.
So,
I'll
but
find
I'm
somebody to
worried
do it.
about you. I don't know how you will
Don't
survive
worry about
without
me,
me
boo.
now. How would you
Okay.
survive?
Well, I want to interject because it sounds like we're coming to a natural end in this relationship. Is that true, Daryl? You sound like you're on your way out, and it almost sounds like Chanel, you're accepting that.
On my way out, I've been in this whole time. She literally, I thought I was in, but I didn't know I was sleeping on the road, practically speaking.
Well,
Because how can I want to to marry, introduce her to my mother and all these things? And she keeps saying no. She hasn't even met my mother. Can you believe the woman that pushed me out of her she doesn't want to meet her because she says it will give the wrong impression.
She lives in Nigeria.
So what?
I've offered to go out there. You said we don't have the money for the plane tickets right now, and then we're gonna go later. We're gonna go later. What are you talking about?
Only fiancés can meet family. So if you refuse to be a fiancé, how can you meet family? But I can't go and introduce you and say, "Hey, this is my girlfriend." Do you? That's the last day I speak because I'll practically be. You can't do that. So I want to introduce my fiance to my mother, but my girlfriend does not want to upgrade to fiance. So I'm stuck in limbo. My mother will ask me, "What's happening in your life?" I can't tell her anything.
Well, and now it sounds like we're back on track with working on the relationship and working towards the marriage with Shniel, which I think is healthy and kind of the goal being here. Do
What
you feel
call are
like
you
you guys?
on? Not on any track. Oh. Are
I'm
you?
sorry, I said that one.
I said, are you on a different call? Because not this call. What track? We're not on any track. Oh.
Well, what I mean is, if you're saying you're in one conversation, you've met someone new, but then in the second conversation that you wanted your girlfriend to meet or your fiance to meet your mom, these are different tracks. So if we're leaving that track of, hey, I'm not interested in anybody else, I'm back on Chanel, then we're back on the track of that marriage-minded, healthy relationship that you guys ultimately should want. Or it sounds like that's why you came to couples counseling. I could be wrong, but when people seek out couples counseling, it is to make the relationship better. And if the goal for you, Daryl, is marriage, and Chanel is like, hey, I need these things kind of worked out before I get married, or at least proposed to, so I can meet your mother, it sounds like it starts with working. I don't want to put it on you, Daryl, but it sounds like we have to start with making some progress and communication. And I know you hate it, but conflict resolution skills, because without good communication and being able to resolve conflict, unfortunately we won't have a healthy foundation to move forward, to be in that relationship where you propose to Chanel so she can meet your mother. It's baby steps. And I think it's commendable that you are marriage minded. I think in today's 2025 era, it's really difficult to find, for people to find people that are on that mindset. But in order to be in a healthy marriage, I think making sure both partners are happy is important. Your needs are also just as important as Chanel's needs. And if you're saying your needs are her working on the car and doing things like that, this is new to her, but those are ways you guys could come to kind of common ground to work towards that marriage that you want. But it comes from both sides, Daryl.
What I want to know is, if we terminate the lease and stuff, is there penalty and stuff on it on the lease? Do you know? Because I haven't read it. I haven't read the lease.
So you're wanting to back out the relationship again. Is that true?
No, I'm just covering my bases, huh?
Okay.
Well,
Well, I
all I
think
know is if you terminate this lease, you want to go ahead and pay that 2 months rent up front because I'm not paying no termination fee. So
Are you
that'll be on
moving
you,
out?
buddy.
Okay, what then? Are you gonna move out or am I moving out?
You're definitely moving out.
Okay, so then you keep the list then fully and you take care of it.
No,
So I move out and I'm still what is that? If I move out, then I'm not paying rent at the place because I don't live there anymore.
you don't have to pay rent, but you're gonna pay your 2 months. You're gonna pay 2 months notice, yeah, and you can leave.
To who? To you? Are you not the new landlord? What do you mean paid to? But I'm moving out. It's not your apartment now. What does that
Yeah,
have to do
but you're hanging me up to dry. You're making me just have to figure things out on my own now. So for the inconvenience, I think it is fair that you're gonna pay 2 months up front and then you can leave.
Do you know council? Do you know any divorce? I think can you recommend a divorce attorney to me to
What do
help?
you need a divorce attorney for? We're not married, so it's no
I
divorce.
I think that maybe individual counseling would be a better place to start, so that people can work individually on what they're sorting through and then come together as a unit to then be better and stronger together. That's what I would recommend. I think because you're not married yet, a divorce counselor isn't necessary. If you want to talk about breaking up, we can also use a space for that. But every time a breakup conversation happens, it sounds like you want to be back in the space. So I think it looks like the best decision to maybe focus on a little more individual counseling. And then once you're at a place of finding a good balance to be back in a healthy relationship, then work on that couples counseling. I don't think a divorce
Oh,
counseling.
the best I can offer is 1 month. I pay 1 month. Just because I used to be able to say I love you and I would feel very happy when I say it. But nowadays, when I want to say it, I don't even. But because I love you, let me be honest, I would pay 1 month. But I might even just change your timing belt in advance just in case you need it. Because if it's new now, then it will last you another 35,000 miles. But that's my best and final offer because
So you want to break up and you want to move out.
We've been broken up. Is this where we're roommates practically? Because I don't, I can't. I'm looking for a wife at my big age. You think I want to be dating till no?
Okay. So it sounds like we're coming to a conclusion that you're ending the relationship. You're gonna help out with the rent, it sounds like, and fix some things in her car, and that is the end of the relationship for you.
Only way that I can be a boyfriend in perpetuity is if you're Oprah Winfrey. Do you have billions in the bank? You don't have billions in the bank, but you want me to be a boyfriend till the end of time? How are we going to do it? What is it giving? You know?
Why?
Shniel, if
I can be your stedman if you're Oprah. Are you Oprah Winfrey? Do you have are you know? Then maybe. But that's not the case.
Shniel, if the
You don't
relationship
know what I
ends,
got in my bank account.
I know
if
based
the,
on the car that you have, I can infer. I can do an estimate, a guesstimate.
So why are you always trying to drive my car if it's such a problem? Like, you know what, Daryl? I'm not gonna take your insults. Yeah, you've made your decision. It's so funny how you don't even love me anymore, I guess is what you were trying to say, but you want to marry me, then you don't. Like, I'm not gonna be like on this yo-yo string with you. So yeah, but you gonna figure out the 2 months. I hear you say 1 month, but I don't really think that's fair. And yeah,
I do
so
love you,
you're
but it has
you're ready to
expired.
end the relationship too, as well, Chanel. You're ready to end the relationship at this point.
I don't really have a choice. So yeah, sure.
Okay. And Daryl, it sounds like you're also ending the relationship or putting an end to the relationship.
Do we get like a certificate of termination or something like that from you? That's probably
I'm not sure if I can write that. I think an official closure text message from one to the other or vice versa would suffice strong enough to end the relationship. I don't think you need anything that validates it from me. I would recommend, though, even when you are separating, to get yourself in a space where you can work on your mental health individually, work on all the skills you need to work on individually, and that's both parties. Because there's always room and space for us to grow and work through things. And so you don't need a piece of paper for me to break up, but if you're going to ask any
he's
recommendations,
the one that wants distance. Let me even show you now. You see,
how are you feeling, Chanel?
yeah, because if so, this is someone that's trying to repair, but she doesn't, she doesn't want to. Why are we in the same house and we're doing the
I
same way
was
from?
going to ask that. Why are you guys in the same house but doing your couple
Yeah,
sessions in
Be
space?
because I don't want him cutting me off when I have my turn to speak. I just feel like some space to just get our feelings out in a safe space would be nice.
Okay.
And yeah, but why did you why did you have to come up here to say that you don't want to be with me? So what are you doing here?
no, I'm just you're not really trying. So you're putting all
Okay.
this distance between us. So what am I supposed to do now? I just
Well,
wanted to show you. So when you in the comment section of where you have to put your analysis of what really happened, you can see that she's creating all of this distance between us. We live in the same house. This is a one-bedroom apartment. She make it look like we live in like Mar-a-Lago or the White House or something. It's practically one bedroom.
okay.
So why can't we be? We could have been on the same call and talk, but no, she
Do you
told
feel like
me
that would have, I'm so sorry. Do you feel like being on the same screen and talking would have made the session go a little better?
probably not because she's folding her hands like you can tell the energy is off. So I'm
Okay.
going to excuse myself because I don't. You see, I didn't even finish saying excuse. She's already.
Because you can go. You don't have to be in here. I don't even know why you came in here.
No, yeah, you're
Okay.
happy for me to go, so I'll go.
Well, here's what I recommend for
Close to
both
the
you,
What?
Chanel, and
I'll leave
Daryl.
it open. See if I know what happened.
close to the door.
Breakups can be difficult, especially when there is a lot of unresolved situations that we were hoping to come to a conclusion with. Oh, okay. All right, here we are. No, that's all good. It's all fine. I'll
See how she
there's
was slamming the door? Did you see?
okay.
you.
All right. Well, let's do this. There's a lot of things that need to be said from both parties. I have an activity for you guys to do, whether you choose to stay together or break up, and I recommend it, and I encourage you guys to take part in this activity since you are living together. We call it the letter, and essentially you just write a letter to the other person explaining how you feel, your experience, and maybe some things you'd like to change in the relationship. And the other person can read it without feeling attacked or being interrupted, but that way both parties are heard, both point of views are understood and expressed in a way that is healthy without boundaries being overstepped or being cut off. Do you guys feel like you could at least do a letter to get that closure with each other?
No, thank you.
Okay. Um, well, it's difficult to do a two-person activity with one person. And so are you sure, Daryl, that you wouldn't want to rethink the
Okay.
closure
If
letter?
you can do with her new boyfriend, just send two to her and then she can give it to him and they'll do it together.
Okay. All right.
No, Aubrey, yeah, please do that. Yeah, this would be a great exercise when I do start my new relationship with somebody who actually wants to put forth the effort to fight for that. So sounds like a really good idea.
I think it would be healthy for both of you guys to kind of just write all your thoughts and feelings out as this relationship ends. And you can either take that to the other person if possible, or just keep it for yourself. That way, when you enter into any next new relationship, you have an idea of the kind of things you want. You can reflect back on what you don't want and move progressively in a healthier direction in your relationships. That
Okay.
sound
What I
okay?
really want to know, are we paying 50-50 for this? Is this session or what? Are you going to pay half of it?
Why would I pay half of it? You, the one who said that you wanted to come and set this up. So why would I pay half of anything? You're the one who doesn't even want to like actually use the skills that she's giving us in this session.
Okay,
So
well, I'll pay
why
for
would
half
I
of the
be?
skills that I got now. My half, I pay for my half. You pay for your own half.
You're ridiculous.
Okay, I will work this out with you guys via email so that we don't have to bicker about who's paying what, and if there's any discrepancy about balances, we can take care of that off
It's not
camera
a
if you
big
guys are
deal. I can pay for it, but the decency dictates that you pay. You're always about. But it's fine, I'll pay. No, it's fine, I'll pay for it. It's not a big deal. I'll just ask you who we pay. It's not like
okay. All right. Well, it sounds like the balance of the session has been covered. We don't have a shared goal of
it hasn't
finding
been
closure.
covered. Can I like send it on Monday or something?
Uh, Monday's fine. I'll just send you an email with an invoice and you can pay it Monday. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll pay.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys spending the time working through some of the challenges that were brought to the
No,
table.
sorry. Thank you. I'm about to leave, but I left there's salad for you in the fridge if you want, but I'm leaving. So just so because I think we need like intermediary. So the salad, there was only avocado dressing. So I don't know. You don't like that, but you managed. You don't have apple vinaigrettes. I don't know what else to do. So, okay, thank you. I will write you 5-star review. Or maybe
Oh,
I do 2.5 and she write the remaining 2.5. But you deserve 5-star. You're very good. But thank you. But okay, bye.
thank you. You guys, I wish you the best. And remember to set boundaries and go forward in the healthiest relationships that you can.